So in today's video, we are going to be trying to find out which Game Pass is the best in Emergency Response Liberty County. So starting off, we have the Permanent Scanner Game Pass. And basically, you will always keep the scanner when you're in the civilian team. And once you activate the scanner, you can have it on for 7 minutes until you need to recharge it, which takes 5 minutes. So if we activate this, for example, as you can see, all the chats, like when the police talks in the police radio, you will be able to see that in here. And also, you will also see where all the cops, where cops nearby are on the map here. So this is a great Game Pass if you are gonna rob something, or you're trying to avoid the police, because they won't be able to find you as easily when you're using this. But that's basically just because you can hide a lot easier. But the police does actually have a helicopter which can easily find you even though you have this. Now to the next one, which is the Classic Car Game Pass. And this is a really cool Game Pass in my opinion. There is a few cars you can choose off. Let me just put this on. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cars you can choose off. I only own one at the moment. So there is of course the 1968 Lincoln Continental. Then there is the 1984 Toyota MR2, which is pretty cool. Then we have a 1969 Dodge Charger RT. Looks pretty amazing in my opinion. Then we have the 1984 Chevrolet K10. It's okay in my opinion. I'm not gonna buy this yet. Maybe in the future, but I don't know. Then we have the 1977 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am. I don't know if I said that right, but this looks okay in my opinion. Then we have the classic Shelby GT500, really cool car. And then we have the Chevrolet Corvette C1, which is awesome. This is definitely a great Game Pass if you want to get the old time vibes or classic vibes. It's really cool in my opinion. I really like this car a lot because I almost always use this for some reason. But I mean, this is definitely a Game Pass I would recommend if you're into classic cars and stuff like that. So the next Game Pass we have is the Big Guns Game Pass, and this is actually really cool. So there is only two guns you can get with this Game Pass. One is the PPSH-41, and the second one is the Remington MSR, and these are both really cool guns. So if we buy this one and also this one, you will be able to see that we can have 355 rounds in this machine gun right here, and you can have 25 rounds in this sniper rifle. So if we just go outside and try this, we're gonna use this first. So the PPSH-41 is really cool in my opinion. It's basically a machine gun which you can have 355 rounds inside, and this is great for scaring away cops. It's literally awesome because you can just stand here for a few minutes just spraying down a road full of cops and they won't even get close to you, which is really cool. And then we also have the Remington MSR, which is great for roleplay in my opinion, because basically you can snipe people and do some type of sniping roleplay. And this is really cool, deals a lot of damage, and you can even aim in, you can scope in like this and shoot at whatever you want. So this is definitely a really good Game Pass. So the next Game Pass we have here is the Police Customization Package. And this is a really cool Game Pass in my opinion, but definitely not the best one on this list. So if we take this police car, for example, the Ford Interceptor Utility, then we can add a Slick Top Game Pass, a Slick Top package if we want to, which is really cool. It looks a bit better, I think, at least in my opinion. Then you can also delete the Spotlight if you want it to be more undercover. So basically, if you own the undercover Game Pass, and then and then delete the spotlight, he will look a lot more undercover to me. I mean, it will look more undercover for everybody, so people might not even notice you're a cop, so that's awesome. But with this game pass, you can also delete the RAM bar for a cleaner look, so you can change quite a lot with this. So you can customize your police car so it looks kind of like this, and it's pretty awesome. And also, this is how the police car looks when you have the slick top package on, and it looks quite amazing. I definitely like this package a lot. So now when we are on the police team, we can also go over the detective pass. So in when you buy the detective pack, you pass, then you can basically get a new uniform, which is the detective uniform. Pretty cool. There is some more gear. There is evidence markers and police tape you can grab, which is really cool. I've actually never been on this team. I recently bought this, so I'm like, I have never been on this. I've been on this team, but I mean, I've never like played as an what do you call it, detective. So you can basically go undercover with your vehicles. So if you want this to be undercover, then you can just spawn it in as undercover. You can also change colors here if you want it to look white. This looks like extremely undercover to me. Like, I would probably not even notice this was a cop if I was behind it, which is really cool actually. I mean, it's a really cool game pass. You can catch criminals a lot easier because they won't really notice you as easy, and in general, it's a really cool game pass. That's basically all you get in the detective pass, and I kind of feel like you should get a bit more than that because it kind of feels a bit empty to me. But I mean, it's really cool anyways, so it's definitely a cool game pass. So the game pass, I have seen many people complaining about being too expensive and stuff, is the SWAT game pass. And this game pass is expensive for a reason. First of all, you can get a SWAT uniform. Then there are 4 stuff you can get in SWAT, which is the battering ram, the police SWAT vest, another police SWAT vest, and a police SWAT helmet, which you can toggle like flashlights and stuff with on. And there is also a weapon, which you can only have when you have the SWAT game pass, which is the G36C. And this is a pretty cool gun. Let me just show you it, one sec. Okay, let me just go into first person. It's pretty awesome in my opinion. And in general, this is one of my favorite game passes in the game. But not only do you get that, you also get a bear cat, and it does not have any packages yet, as you can see. You can also customize some police cars to look like SWAT. So I think, let me see. This one, the Chevrolet Tahoe PPV, you can customize that to look like SWAT. And I think this one as well. No. I think it might be this one actually. You can customize the SWAT. And then there is also a... you can also customize this to SWAT, which is pretty awesome in my opinion. So even though this is an expensive game pass, you should definitely get this if you have enough, because this is one of the best, if not the best, in ERLC. So the next game pass we have is the premium housing game pass. So first of all, this game pass is a lot better than you might think. So if we just buy this one for 1 hour, for example, let's see. So first of all, you can actually spawn in your car inside your garage. Like, you can literally spawn in your vehicles through this, like, at this house, which is first of all really cool, and it's great if you're escaping the police. And you also have a 2-story house, so basically you can walk upstairs if you want to, and it's a lot bigger. Like, there's a lot more there's a lot more rooms, and like, you can have parties in here, whatever you like. You can basically fill this house up with people if you want to roleplay doing that. But this Game Pass is quite cheap, but you do need to buy the like house for like let's say you want it for 1 day, then you buy it for 1 day for around like 6,000 in-game cash, which is quite a lot. But I mean, it's still a great Game Pass, especially if you're trying to escape the police, because you can basically walk up here, spawn in whatever vehicle you want, if in case your vehicle like starts smoking and stuff. And it's in general a really nice Game Pass. So now, which is the best Game Pass in ERLC? It's definitely the SWAT Game Pass, because that gives you the most features and you can do the most on that team. So that's definitely the best Game Pass in ERLC so far. All the Game Passes are good in their own ways. Like there isn't really a bad Game Pass, but they are all like they all have different abilities. But the SWAT Game Pass gives you the most, so that's why I put that on the first place. And you can also like open doors with the battering ram and like break down doors stuff. So that's really cool. But that's basically it for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed, and if you did, remember to smash that like button and subscribe, and see you in the next vid. Have an awesome day. Bye.